Okay, what's up guys? Today we're doing something different once again and doing Spongebob Battle Royale Season 1 bracket fights. So what this basically is all the episodes in Season 1 are gonna be seeded with each other, so it's gonna be an episode versus an episode. I'm gonna show how it looks down here. I didn't make this, but I found it. Here we have all the pairings versus each other. I'm gonna shuffle it because I don't want episodes just pairings because it's gonna be kind of boring. But I'm gonna shuffle up so we have well, it's gonna be one. Like I just realized that this is there's an odd number of episodes this season because of Theater Freedom, like the first pairing being not a pairing but a trip, whatever you call it. It's 3 episodes. But I'm gonna shuffle it up and then yeah, like you see, it's like a tournament. So I'm gonna pick which episode I think is the better one for each, and then we're gonna see. Hey! Perfect. So we have Scaredy Pants versus Employee of the Month. This one is actually kind of hard. I do like Employee of the Month. I think it's a solid episode, but I think Scaredy Pants is just like the novelty of the first SpongeBob Halloween episode and just the mood of the whole episode and just how fun it is. Employee of the Month is a lot of fun as well, but I'm going with Scaredy Pants because like SpongeBob and Patrick in that one is hilarious to me. I just think there's more in Scaredy Pants than Employee of the Month that I would come back to, even though both are good episodes. So Scaredy Pants gonna win the first one. Oh, right. Okay, so then we have Boating School versus Karate Choppers. This one is gonna be really easy for me because in my opinion Karate Choppers is like one of the weakest pre-movie episodes. I just don't find it that funny, to be honest. Like the story is okay, but like Boating School, first Boating School episode, it's kind of hilarious for Season 1 to me. It's a really good introduction to both the Boating School setting and, you know, Mrs. Puff as a character. Does a lot of character building for SpongeBob. It's just what Karate Choppers does that establish karate. I think it does, but yeah, just on like pure world building, I think Boating School does a lot more. Karate Choppers add some character to Sandy, but even with all that, Boating School is just funnier. Okay, I'm not gonna touch anything. Well, it's gonna be kind of bad for any episode that's like teamed up, no, not teamed up, what is called, put against pizza delivery, because that's like, well, it's kind of a no-brainer that pizza delivery is gonna go pretty far. I'm not saying that it's gonna go the furthest, but you know, Opposite Day, really good episode, very classic, lots of good moments in that one, but yeah, come on. Bubble Stand or Squeaky Boots. I feel like Squeaky Boots is really underrated. I'm pretty sure I put it on like my top 10 worst pre-movie episodes, but that video was like 2 years ago, and a lot of my videos from 2 years ago I don't stand by. There was someone who said I should do a like ranking of all my videos from worst to best. I'm still not sure if that comment was like sarcastic or not, but I kind of want to do that because I feel like I have a lot of videos with both, you know, bad editing. It's gonna be kind of everywhere with my videos because I can't edit, but some opinions that I really don't stand by about the show. But Squeaky Boots, all of this to say that I'm picking Bubble Stand because Bubble Stand is one of my favorite episodes of Season 1, one of my favorites of the whole show, I think. Well, that's kind of crazy, but it's up there. And Squeaky Boots has it's an Edgar Allan Poe parody. I think I've read the like story that it parodies, and it does a really good job of like creating the mood. I talk about mood a lot because Season 1 has, you know, if you saw my video about Season 1 that I dropped recently, Season 1 has impeccable vibes. But Bubble Stand, one of the funniest Season 1 episodes for me. Just all around fun one. Let's see. Imagine if I'm not recording this, or like recording, I'm just gonna check so I'm recording audio and video. Shit, I need to plug in my I need to plug in my charger. 1 second. My computer has such terrible battery. Okay, and we back. Let me just check so it's charging. Okay. Reef blower versus ripped pants. Yeah. I mean, reef blower, like, once again, really good vibes. Really solid short, but it's a short, like, it doesn't have any dialogue. It's not, like, it's good. I think it's a good episode. But I think Ripped Pants just, you know, story-wise, Ripped Pants is really good. And the song is phenomenal. One of the best Spongebob songs. I think top 3 maybe, or top 5. Oh, these are like two of my favorites. These are like two of my favorites of the whole season. Well, this is actually gonna be hard. Because I think Naughty Nautical Neighbors, there's a reason I talked about that episode a lot in that... well, I think in multiple videos, but in my Season 1 review, I guess you could call it, my video about why Season 1 is so great. Naughty Nautical Neighbors really, like, what is that word? Encompasses? Yeah, encompasses a lot of what I really love about Season 1. But Culture Shock has really good vibes as well. Like I've noticed I say like well, vel. Like, you know, like a small V instead of a W. Wait, W? Do you call it W, but it's called V and not U? V and W. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go with Naughty Nautical Neighbors because I just think it's slightly funnier. Culture Shock has hilarious lines, like I think Patrick laughing in this one. Now I'm gonna go Naughty Nautical Neighbors though. Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost versus Pickles. Pickles on the weaker side of Season 1 for me, definitely. Probably, I wouldn't say bottom 5, maybe bottom 10 at least. I think the story is really good, the moral is really good, but it's just not that funny. I don't like Bubble Bass, but he plays his role here. I kind of just dislike him because of the modern episodes, so I can't really drag this episode for having Bubble Bass. He's a good antagonist here. But Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, really underrated episode. One of the funniest of, yeah, definitely one of the funniest of Season 1. It has multiple, like, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward in early SpongeBob. That's like the best trio. It's so easily the best trio pre-movie, which is so ironic because when you see that trio in like post-movie and like the later seasons, it's yeah, you don't really want to see that trio. But here they play off each other so well, like comedically. I can't choose Pickles. We have Tea at the Tree Dome versus Rock Bottom. There are a lot of bangers in Season 1. Because both of these are also they are also up there for me. I think I'll put them both in my top 10. But I won't here because one of them has to go. Tea of the Tree Dome is definitely funnier than Rock Bottom, but just Rock Bottom for what it does with its atmosphere and the setting is so fantastic. It became so iconic of that one episode that it, with like, I think almost 20 years. Wait, which season is out of the picture? It's season 10, right? Okay, almost 20 years of, let's say 15. 15 years of not returning to it, except for like, I think like 1 or 2 video games, and it's still so recognizable. And now they have returned to it like multiple times, but we won't discuss that. But I think Rock Bottom just, it's too iconic to not pick. I love Tea of the Tree Dome though. Oh, we are already... Wait, how are we already... Wait, I gotta check. Oh, am I doing... I wanna do the other side as well. Okay, so I think what we're doing, if you can see behind the screen here, is that we're doing this whole side first, and then we're going over to the second side, is what I'm hoping. Yeah, because now we have done half the episodes, and we're gonna do them against each other until we have like the finale. And then we're gonna That's a really weird order to do it, but I hope y'all understand what I mean. There's a ton of episodes left that we're gonna start with once we have our finalist from this side of the bracket. Okay, so Scaredy Pants or boating... I really can't speak. Scaredy Pants or boating school. I think well, both are really good. I think what I enjoy watching more is Scaredy Pants. I do like boating school a lot, but it's just like both of these are like really solid episodes, but they're not like gonna be finalists or anything. I'm picking Scaredy Pants just for the atmosphere. Pizza delivery or bubble stand. Yo, we might have a really unpopular opinion here, because I think bubble stand is better than pizza delivery. Now, pizza delivery, that is one of the best episodes of the whole show. It's top 3 of season 1, I'd say. But bubble stand, in my opinion, yeah, it's just what makes early Spongebob so great is just present at all times in this episode. Pizza delivery has, well, a great story. It has some great jokes, but bubble stand is funnier than pizza delivery. Like, I love the atmosphere in Jesus. I love the atmosphere in bubble stand way too much. Like pizza delivery, the opening scene is fantastic. But there is just something so simple and just great about I'm picking bubble stand. I want to do that as well, because otherwise pizza delivery like would be it's like season 2 with Band Geeks. If you don't knock it out when you think you can knock it out, it's just gonna win and it's gonna be really boring. But I stand by that decision. Rift Pants or Noddy Nautical Neighbors? Noddy Nautical Neighbors is better for me. It's funnier than Rift Pants. Rift Pants has a song, it has a story, but I value comedy a lot in SpongeBob, which you're gonna see with my picks. Noddy Nautical Neighbors is funnier, it wins. Kind of same here, maybe? Because Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost is really funny. Rock Bottom, not as funny, still great. Now, someone's gonna be really mad about this, because Rock Bottom has such a solid atmosphere. It's a really good word to like describe the episode. It's atmospheric. But Squidward the Unfriendly. Nah, okay, let me pick Rock Bottom. Actually, I was like talking myself into it too much. In my heart, Rock Bottom is like, yeah, it can't go out that early. I'm picking Bubble Stand over Scaredy Pants. It's pretty easy for me. Like Bubble Stand beat Pizza Delivery. Like, it's a really good episode. Okay, hey, we are almost done with this side. Noddy Nautical Neighbors or Rock Bottom. I'm picking Rock Bottom because I already know how the next one is gonna go, so it's kind of not matter that much. But like Noddy Nautical Neighbors, I really like it, but I'm picking Rock Bottom. But Rock Bottom is about to get knocked out to Bubble Stand, which is our finalist on the one side. So Bubble Stand is in the finals against another episode, which we're gonna choose from the second side. And now starting with the second side, we have the Chaperone versus Hall Monitor. Well, the Chaperone is not like the strongest of season 1. I do like it. I don't remember if I had it on my top 10 worst pre-movie episodes. I don't think it should be on there. But Hall Monitor is definitely the better pick. It's a funny episode. Plankton versus Valentine's Day. I know I had Valentine's Day on that list. I don't think if I stand by it being like top 10 worst of pre-movie. I'm not sure. I just I kind of don't like it. I don't think it's funny, and it's kind of not. It's just not fun to watch. It's like stressing in a bad way. Plankton is a really good introduction to his character. Not the funniest of the season, but funnier than Valentine's Day. Yeah, SP129 versus Muscle Bob Buff Pants. It's not really a competition. Muscle Bob Buff Pants it's decent. It's a pretty good episode. SP129 is like great. Sandy's Rocket versus I Was a Teenage Gary. I don't hate I Was a Teenage Gary, but the Gary like torture in this one, just kind of hard to watch actually, especially as a pet owner. It's really realistic, and I think it's like the scene is good. Like, it's not that I think the scene is bad. The scene is really good. Like, it's it's a really touching like thing, but it's I don't want to watch that. It's just sad. Sandy's Rocket, on the other hand, is like it's so good. I don't know why it's so underrated. It's just I love this one. It's one of the most nostalgic episodes for me. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 1 versus Walking Small. I don't know, Walking Small, I don't think Plankton and Spongebob, this might be an unpopular opinion, but Plankton and Spongebob isn't like my favorite pairing. Just comedically. I think they're good in another episode that's gonna come, but Walking Small doesn't do that much for me, like joke-wise. Like there are some really good subversion of like what Plankton is saying. You know when Plankton is saying like go tell that guy to go take a hike, and SpongeBob is like, you wanna go take a hike with me? And he's like, oh yeah. Like that stuff is fun. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 1 just has funnier stuff in my opinion. I love Mermaid Man, he's such a good character. Okay, Help Wanted versus Hooky. These are two episodes that I like, kind of on a similar level. Because Hooky is fun and Help Wanted is fun, but like for what they do for the show, I think Help Wanted does a lot more. Obviously it's the pilot, but it's like, what is it, like 4 minutes shorter than Hooky, and tells this whole story in it that establishes so much about the world. Help Wanted is great, it's great pilot. Fools in April Fools in April or Home Sweet Pineapple. Shit, I've been talking for a while. Wait, I need a break actually. I need a break, sorry. And we're back. I had to go get some water. Kind of not used to talking for this long without like an interruption. This video is already, like this recording, it was 17 minutes, which is, I think it's longer than every video on my channel except for like 1 or 2. Do I have... No, I don't think I have any video except for the Patrick Star Show video that's like longer than 15. I gotta go check. No, I'm actually... No, actually my collabs with the Bored Binge Watcher is longer, but that's not me talking all the time. Anyway, Fools in April versus Home Sweet Pineapple. Fools in April is... I think it's solid. Really mean to SpongeBob, but it's kind of nice seeing Squidward be mean to SpongeBob and then feeling bad for it. Adds some depth to his character. But Home Sweet Pineapple is like... That's one of my favorite season 1 episodes. I think it's hilarious. Jellyfish Jam or Suds. Jellyfish Jam, definitely not the strongest of the season. I think it gets a lot of like unnecessary criticism. It's just a fun episode. The song is amazing. It's really not bad at all. Suds, on the other hand, I don't know why I said it like that. It sounded like I was going to call it bad, but no, I like Suds. I think Dr. Patrick is hilarious in this one. I think the scene with him and Sandy on the phone, with Sandy saying, you know, I'll be over there faster than a jackrabbit, and Patrick is like, oh yeah, the rabbit. I think that might be top 5 jokes of the entire show for me. Like this episode has a top 5 joke of, imagine that. Like, of course I'm picking it. Okay, so now we are done the first round, so we have Hall Monitor versus Plankton. I'm very much leaning towards Hall Monitor. I think it has some funnier jokes, and Plankton... I don't know. I mean, Plankton is a good episode, good introduction episode. Hall Monitor is just funnier. I think the scenarios in this one just carries it a lot. Like the whole maniac chase thing, it's really entertaining to watch. I'm picking it. Oh shit. SB129. Oh, this is a fitting matchup. We have 2 sci-fi episodes. SB129 and Sandy's Rocket. I think Sandy's Rocket might actually be a bit funnier than SB129. But SB129, it's like one of the few situations where I'm picking it's this and Rock Bottom, or like the only situations in this season where I'm picking the less funny episode. Because SB129 is less funny than Sandy's Rocket, but it just has so much other stuff that it's actually... And it's not like the episode doesn't have jokes. It was like, if it was completely jokeless, it would just be like a good modern episode versus Well, I mean, the vibes are really different between SP129 and like a modern episode, but you see what I'm saying? There is stuff in here. There are jokes in here, but there are other stuff that just gives it the edge, in my opinion. I'm picking SP129. Future. Did we have Merry Man and Barnacle Boy 2 on this? We didn't. Wait, we are missing episode. No, wait. Am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping. We are missing Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. We are missing the Neptune Spatula. I'm gonna check IMDb. This is kind of unfortunate. We're just missing episodes. Okay, so let's see. What did I say? Wait, that's one pairing, right? No. Neptune Spatula, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, ARG, Texas. What? Are those the only ones? Fun. Yeah. This is unfortunate. Actually, I'm gonna see if... Am I tripping? Did I just not add the other... Yeah, I guess we'll keep going. I've recorded for like 30 minutes at this point. But damn. Okay, so Merry Man and Barnacle Boy, Help Wanted. I'm picking Help Wanted. We're kind of gonna do it a bit faster now, because that kind of bummed me out. Home Sweet Pineapple or Suds. I'm picking Home Sweet Pineapple. Hall Monitor, SP129. SP129. Oh, we're like in the final, so... Help Wanted or Home Sweet Pineapple. I'm picking Home Sweet Pineapple. SP129 or Home Sweet Pineapple. I'm picking SP129. The final is Bubble Stand versus SP129. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna look at the list because I think ARG, honestly, could have been up here. I think ARG... Actually, I'm not sure. I think both of these might beat ARG for me. Let me check. We missed the paper as well. Not like the paper was gonna go places, but... I mean, he didn't leave out that many, but it's still like... I could have just done a... Oh, no, wait, I think I know why. Yeah, I definitely know why. Oh, wait, I don't know why. Yeah, I know why. Because it was... for this bracket to work, it gotta be like symmetrical. So there are 16 episodes on this side and 16 on this one, I think. So it's first 16, then it's 8, then it's 4. Yeah, it's just for that to make sense. I wonder if it's random episodes that are left out. I'm gonna... Okay, let's finish this one and then I'll see. Bubble Stand or SP129? Okay, so speaking for SP129, we have... well, we have the story. And we have... like the overall tone of the episode, the vibe, the visuals. Bubble Stand also has the vibes, but it also has comedy. And I think this is one of those cases where I will actually value comedy. I will say that Bubble Stand is the best episode of Season 1 of Spongebob. Yeah, share in the comments which picks I really messed up, which were my worst picks. Do you think that Bubble Stand being the best episode is valid? Or is it just automatically gonna be pizza delivery for you? Thanks for watching.